Hi guys, welcome back to another video of how to do, how to use, and give you a bit more insight into some of our products here at Bristol Detailing Supplies we've created. Today's product we're going to focus more on is going to be K.O, our non-acidic wheel cleaner. It's an out and out, really good value wheel cleaner that we're going to use today. Available from ourselves. When we sell the 500ml, these are in a ready to use type product. So you can use this straight away on your wheels. This is how it will be delivered with a trigger. Furthermore, if you need any top-ups in the future, then you can buy a concentrate version, which is everything from 1 litre to 5 litres we do on our website as well. So, really good cost-efficient product to use. First thing we're going to hit today, we're going to fill our buckets. So our bucket's ready. We're not going to go on to the washing and rinse at the moment, because obviously we're only doing a wheel section. We're going to fill our wheels bucket. In our wheels bucket, we're going to add some more grape soda suds. We're going to put some shampoo in there. Give that a little bit of cleaning activity as well as the wheel cleaner's going in there. And obviously give it some lubricity as well when we're using the wheel brushes, etc. on the wheels. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to drop in a little squirt in our bucket of our grape soda suds. Right, so we'll progress on to fill our buckets. We've got our buckets which are clearly labelled in our own range, rinse, wheels and wash, just to make sure you don't get confused. Right, so one of the choices, there are many things on the market to clean your wheels. Our particular choice, we like using the EZ detail brush. Really fine set of bristles, but also quite soft in terms of nylon capability. They're memory bristle as well, and great for getting these gaps like this as well. There is a smaller version available as well, should you have a tighter gap. So one of the things we're going to use is one of our 3 brush materials for this job as well. Some more of the intricate parts that we need to get into, some of the wheel nuts and sections like this that we're working with are going to be a lot more tighter. So we're not going to be able to do that with a big EZ brush. We're going to use one of our 3 brush materials. They come as a trio set. This is a particular one. This is the hog's hair brush that we're going to use. Good stiffish bristle, but soft enough not to damage. So we're going to use that alongside the EZ brush to clean these wheels. First thing we're going to do is just wet the wheels, wet the surface. Key thing here is to make sure the surface you're working with is cool to the touch. Do not apply the products to a hot or warm wheel. There is always those risk elements that you can cause damage if things are hot because they can bake the product on. So be very, very cautious with that. Once we applied that, I'm then going to apply K.O. Apply this all around the wheel, including the tyre area. It actually will cleanse your tyre of the impurities as well. So we are able to do this. You will see on this particular one some of the brown come off. So once we've done that, allow it to dwell for around about 2 or 3 minutes depending on conditions, and allow the product to actually work at the dirt on the wheel.
A few moments later.
Right, so as we can see already, we've got some browning coming, especially from the tyres. That is the product drawing the dirt off the tyres. And again, further down the line, if you like tyre dressing, then obviously having a clean surface for it to adhere to is the best surface. So this is where K.O can help in both sides of the coin. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to blast the K.O off now. We're going to see some difference. It's going to loosen off some of that dirt that's on there before we go in with our contact wash with our EZ brush and our suds. So as you can see, from the simple application of K.O, we already got back to a really clean base from these wheels. Now, this car is quite a fast road car, so it does go quite fast a lot of the time, and there's a lot of brake dust that comes off this vehicle. So it was quite heavily baked, as you've seen from the previous images. This is now pretty clean, but obviously we want to get the barrels clean as well. That's where our EZ barrel brush comes in as well. What we're going to do now is going to apply a second coat of K.O to work with, alongside our grape soda suds, which is in our bucket. And then we're going to work around the barrel now to clean the rest of the wheel alongside our small detailing brush to do some more of the intricate details. Wheels bucket to remove some of the contaminants as we move around the wheel, not to drag too many of the contaminants around the wheel as well. So in this case, roughly about every 3 spokes to me, I'm going to dip this in the bucket just to move and freshen up the brush and some new suds. Another key thing in the top tip with these brushes, and something they do get a slating for, but sometimes it can be a bit of user error, is ensure when you're doing it with smooth action. So avoid the rear brake disc covers and such, because if you do jam this into a cover, it will bend, it will snap. It is a wire shaft on it anyway. So just be a bit more cautious and a bit more safe where you're kind of pointing the brush, and you'll get a real good longevity out of this brush. We've had one here for well over a year, still going. It looks a bit more used, but it's still going very, very strong. Again, same applies with brush. What we're going to do, we'll work into our little crevices where our EZ brush can't get. Just going to work around the product, make sure we get some of that dirt that's hidden away out. So we can also use this around more of the wheel spokes as well if needs be. As in every job, we're using any chemicals as well. Bit of safety is always key. A pair of gloves with this type of product is always good, just to make sure it protects your skin from any adverse damages that can happen from using heavy products for cleaning wheels. Okay, we're in the rinse stage now. So we're going to rinse all the suds down and all the K.Os on there down, and we should have a really clean wheel. As you can see, we're now complete on the wheel clean. Our tyres have lost that brown edge that was on there. Our wheels are now clean. So now we're ready for the drying stage, or if you have coatings, etc., spray on coatings, you can obviously spray those on afterwards to add or protect your wheels from brake dust.